It's just a beautiful part here of Mainz, and I wanted to, in this video, share some of that with you. Called the Altstadt, the old part of town. It's very, very beautiful. So yeah, come along with me on the journey. I just love these houses. They're so beautiful, and not having been here for such a long time, it's like I appreciate it more than I did when I was here. And every day I was walking down these streets and I kind of took it for granted. But now that it's been such a long time, I see these things in a way through very, very new eyes. And that is also something that we get to learn to. Well, again, it's not so much a learning, it's a remembering. Because ultimately this cannot be taught by me or anybody. I mean, a guru cannot teach you these things. A spiritual person can also only stimulate you in experiencing this for yourself and uncovering this knowledge for yourself. Because ultimately this is a knowledge, and I repeat myself here, I realize that, but I'll do that because that's the point. Because this is a knowledge we already had before we came into this world. Let's take here a moment to just admire this beautiful church. Wow, how nice that is. Beautiful. Take a look here real quick, even though it's kind of dark, I believe. Oh, wow. Difficult to see because the doors are closed through the mirrors, but anyway, it's good to pay attention to things, to pay tribute to things, to beautiful things. But also something I realize that the words sometimes can get in the way, the thoughts can get in the way. Even though I myself have come to appreciate the value of thinking, of thoughts. But of course there is also the problem that we can get stuck in our thoughts, and all we do is think. All we do is realize. But again, this is just the first step, the realization. Then comes a major work, and that is about the actualization of what it is we know, of what it is we think about. The putting that into practice. That is something I myself definitely am learning and practicing. Because yeah, it is not so much a learning, it's a matter of doing it, of being it, of yeah, practicing it. And that is something we have an opportunity to always do wherever we are, is to practice. Practice, practice, practice. And yes, practice makes mastery. Which is not a matter of being better than others. Which is also something about, and I feel that this is a great problem in this world, the idea of competition. Even though that many of us say that competition is healthy. I believe that competition is unhealthy and that it naturally creates winners and losers. But ultimately in this thing called life, there's no such thing, because we're all in the same boat. And we're all learning, we all have experiences. Talk about experiences. We have that here as well. Very different than it is in San Francisco, the sirens there and the fire engines. But yeah, anyway, coming back to that, it is, we're all in the same boat. This is not about winners or losers, or who's better, who can run faster, who can sing nicer. And especially it's not about who has more things, who has more stuff. It's not about having, it's about being. And that here is the dome in Mainz. This church is 1,000 years old, more than 1,000 years old. Wow, so much history. It's amazing. Beautiful. Just a quick look around. Here's this beautiful place before I'm going to end this recording. And I'm going to visit my friend today. We're thinking about going out dancing tonight, because I enjoy dancing. I love dancing and clubbing. Even though it's going to be very different here in Mainz, and he said it's going to be somewhat a culture shock compared to the clubs that are available in San Francisco. But nevertheless, I want to check it out. Always watch, pay attention to these little signs along the way. In- and aufbrechen, that means something. Innan means to remind, to be reminded, and aufbrechen is something about embarking on a journey, something like that. To begin, to commence. So yeah, let's begin. And I think we have begun a long time ago. We all have begun. And I really do hope that this program here does inspire you somehow. Now that the journey has taken me to Germany, to Mainz, Germany, the city where I was born. Haven't been back in 18 years. I was 24 when I left, and now I'm 42, and it's like a whole new beginning for me. So thank you for letting me share those moments with you, and thanks for being here. All the best. Enjoy.
Grazie.
Oh.